So here we are at 97 Astoria, right in front of the Krog Street Tunnel in Atlanta, Georgia. Today we are at a vintage and homemade pop-up shop, joined by Gabe from Gabe's Vintage, Toso of Shop Wrinkles, Steve, also known as Scuba Steve, and Griffin Moody of Tub Vintage.
Alright, so who are you?
My name is Gabe, Gabe's Vintage. I'm just a guy from Kennesaw, Ackworth area, just thrifting, reselling, collecting.
Okay, are you in school?
Yeah, I go to Kennesaw State University.
Alright.
North Cobbin High School.
Alright, sounds good. How did you get into resale?
I first started resell when I was in high school.
Okay.
I would just be thrifting, every other day with my friends. And then eventually I kind of just thought about the idea of just selling the clothes that didn't fit me or that weren't my style. Because I was just finding a lot of cool stuff that just wouldn't fit on me or look good on me, and I just figured I would just sell it to somebody else.
Would you consider what you do a culture?
I would consider what I do a culture just because the people that do it, we all have a certain kind of mindset. We have a lot in common. We're kind of just one big kind of family, especially when we come down here and do these events. It's kind of just one big, family gathering. We're all just like hanging out next to each other, showing each other what we find, what we collected, and just making money together.
Okay. So who are you?
I am Toso.
Okay. What do you do?
I sell vintage clothing.
Alright. How long have you been doing resale?
Honestly, probably 7-8 years. My whole life. Yeah.
Okay. Would you consider resale a culture? And is it a popular one?
It is, because there's a lot of people that do it. They've been doing it since they're young, and they continue to do it as they get older. And it's something that never dies. You don't ever get tired of it. It's just the nostalgic in it. And I just feel like it's timeless pieces.
And people will always need clothes.
People will always need clothes, and people will always want something that they couldn't have, when they're in their childhood. So they want to, get it back.
Do you wear your collected items?
Oh, hell yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part, that's why I do it. I try to find the best stuff, try to get my collection out. Because I'm first a collector, second a reseller. Shop Wrinkles, Auntie Pop.
Scuba Steve's just a guy just out there. He's scooping stuff because he loves it, and he wants to give back to all his homies, man.
All right.
Everybody that's with it, man.
Okay. How did you get into resale?
We got into resell basically through old hats, vintage snapbacks and stuff.
Okay.
I used to just go out and cop a whole bunch of hats, clean them up, and flip them.
Okay. How long have you been doing it?
This day probably close to 10 years now, probably.
Okay. Let's see. Would you consider what you do a popular or a culture even? Yeah. Is it a popular one?
It's getting more and more mainstream through social media and YouTube.
What's your opinion on it becoming mainstream? Would you rather it be mainstream or low ground?
I think there's pros and cons to it being underground and mainstream, but you have to appreciate both. And it just takes that one person to wear something for a whole brand to be put on.
Let's see. Do you wear your collected items? What are your hot spots?
The honey holes. The honey holes are just when you're cooking in a low-key place that nobody really knows about. You might have drove out there, and that's where you get the big bags, and just you can sell online because that's becoming the everyday market, or Walmart, or wherever you go to get your things.
Yeah.
Go online. If you're a reseller, it's very easy to put all your stuff on 3 or 4 platforms and just have it out there for a whole audience.
Okay.
The whole world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sell online.
All right.
Inspire people to step out their boundaries and just dress cool and dress the way things you like.
All right. How did you get into resale?
It was about 4 years ago. I've always kind of been into antiques and collectibles and things like that, and I wanted to have a clothing line, but it was hard to come up with designs and licensing and things like that. So just started hitting thrift stores and flea markets and things like that, and finding things you could flip. All it took was one sale, and then your hits right there. It was a 1980s Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
And then from there, I was hooked. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, just traveling around, and I've had pop-up shops the last 2 days, and none of them were planned. It was like just the people I met made it happen. So like today, I had no clue I was going to do this. So that just shows the culture. It's like a family. Everyone. It's not it's not super competitive. Everyone wants you to succeed, which is nice.
Yeah.
Places like this show it's a culture, and it's a growing one too.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Now back to our neck of the woods, where we interview a local high school reseller who does the same thing as all these veterans,
Thrifted stuff, I
in
won't spend
comparison
more
at
than
least.
$10 at a thrift store, and then I always sell for like 20 to 50 bucks, or even more than that, just depending on the item.
Where do you sell your items?
So I usually sell them on Depop, Grailed, and eBay, which are just online marketplaces.
Do you use social media to reach customers and endorse yourself?
Yeah, I have an Instagram account. It's at @ATL-Vintage. I post a lot of my items on there, and it's mostly just local people that follow me on there.
Where do you get your items?
So I get most of my items at thrift stores like Park Avenue, Goodwill, Salvation Army, and Value Village. And then all my like hypebeast stuff I always get from the drops, or I'll get them off of like eBay and stuff, like just different other marketplaces, and I'll buy them for the low and then I'll sell them high. So I'll sit on my phone like all day just little people trying to get stuff to sell.
Alright. Is this a popular culture, I guess you could say?
It's not really that popular right now, but it's been picking up and getting a lot more popular since I started doing this, because of social media and all that. Different famous people started wearing like all the hype stuff, and then everybody started wearing vintage stuff.
Do you sell items besides clothes?
I mean, I sell accessories like hats, I sell sneakers, all that different stuff.
And how do you distribute your product?
So if you're local, I'll meet up. I'm usually at the post office like 4 times a week shipping stuff out.